Welcome to Upgrading to Moodle 2.0. This training presentation was created by California State University, Los Angeles in March of 2011. This presentation will discuss the new features inside of Moodle 2.0. This video assumes the viewers are experienced users of Moodle. If you have not used Moodle in the past, or if you have limited experience using Moodle, we'd recommend that you view the Getting Started with Moodle 2.0 tutorial instead of this video. Two great new features inside of Moodle 2.0 are community hubs and cohorts. A community hub in Moodle 2.0 is basically simply a collection of courses focused on a particular topic or group of individuals. Once a community hub has been created, instructors can register their courses with the hub and have it published as part of the hub collection. Users browsing the community hub can then view the course and sign up for it if they're interested. Instructors can also make their courses available as a download if desired. A community hub is basically a collection of courses, whereas a cohort or site-wide user group is a collection of users. These collections of users can be then enrolled into community hubs or individual courses. When a cohort is enrolled into a course or a community hub, all the members of that cohort also become part of that community hub or course. Also, if that cohort is removed from a course or a community hub, the members will also be removed from that. So you can think of community hubs as, again, collections of courses that people can browse through and enroll in the ones that they're interested in, whereas cohorts are collections of users that can be enrolled as a group into a community hub or course. Moodle has always had the ability to upload documents into a file repository. However, Moodle 2.0 has completely rewritten the way file management works. And this is both in the interface itself and streamlining it, making it easier to use, and adding new and improved functions inside of the file management system. The file picker now has been standardized, so you'll be able to use the same dialog box in every area of Moodle 2.0 to work with files. This also appears much more like a standard open dialog box in a desktop application, such as Microsoft Word. You can import files both from your desktop or by specifying a URL if the document you want to include is currently posted online. There are also more attributes available to files that can be added, such as the license and the author. Another great new feature inside of Moodle 2.0 is the Portfolio Export feature. And this will allow you to export either an entire course or just a part of a course to many external systems such as Google Docs, or export the content in a variety of formats such as HTML, images, PDF documents, or plain text. This is very useful when you want to take a snapshot of a course at a particular period of time, or if you want to export a particular area of a course that you wish to provide to somebody outside of the Moodle system. But basically, the Portfolio Export allows you to get information out of Moodle into a format that's accessible to a wider variety of people, or also make it very easy for you to archive different sections of your course. Another feature that's been eagerly awaited inside of Moodle 2.0 is the Conditional Progress feature. Teachers can now specify a course completion condition for all students. Conditions include activity completion, but could also be by grade, date, or a number of other criteria. Teachers can use the above standard as a prerequisite for other activities to allow an ordered progression through a course. Teachers and students can also see reports that show the progress within a course for an individual or through a series of courses. So access to different activities can be restricted based on a number of different criteria, such as a date, a grade obtained, or the completion of another activity. In addition, activities can now be chained together to enable progress through a course or sequential disclosure of different pieces of course content. Teachers can also now specify conditions that define when any activity is seen as being completed by a student. For example, you could specify a completion criteria that indicates that a certain number of posts must be made in order for the activity to be considered complete, or when a certain grade has been achieved, or when a simple choice has been made. Moodle 2.0 also supports several new blocks to add features and functionality to the system. Probably one of the blocks that's been most requested and anticipated is the new comment block. And this block will allow you to add comments to any page or section of a course, and is great for receiving student feedback on particular activities or areas of your course. Moodle 2.0 also now supports a My Private Files block, which will allow you easy access to your private files, which can then be accessed from anywhere within the file picker system. The course completion status block will also report on the completion status for your course for a student if you set up various progression goals. In addition to these new features, Moodle 2.0 also contains several major improvements to existing core features. The course backup and restore module has been completely rewritten and now supports the backing up and restoring of any size course. Backups can also be made of an entire course, but can also be made of specific section or activity for a course. Blocks also now consistently work the same way on every page inside of Moodle. There's no longer any limit on placing blocks either on the left or the right column regions. You can also place them on the top, center them on a page in a particular area, or in the bottom area of pages. As we mentioned earlier, the file management utility inside of Moodle 2.0 has been completely revised and rewritten. There is a new file picker interface that manages files for resources, and when they are used in any particular activity, such as including an image on a content page. The file management utility also stores metadata about each file, such as the author, date, and license, and what the file is used for is also stored in the database. Duplicate files, for example a large video file used in 2 different courses, are also only stored once inside of your account, so you no longer have to worry about duplicating files, increasing your overall course size. This was a major concern when the backup and restore utility inside of Moodle 2.0 only supported smaller courses. Now that the backup utility has been rewritten to support any size course, this will be less of an issue, but it'll be quicker and easier to back up your courses now that duplicate files have been eliminated. Security has also been improved because files have the same contextual permissions as the activities that use them. The Questions and Quizzes tool has also been improved in this version of Moodle. The quiz navigation system has been streamlined and simplified for easier use. Students now have the ability to flag questions during a quiz and return to them later on. Major improvements have also been made to the quiz reports and statistics and to the quiz editing interface. Question tagging and improved searching will help you find particular questions within the question bank. And finally, essay questions have now have the ability to be randomized. The resource management interface has also been greatly improved, and resources basically now fall into one of 4 different categories. The file category, which can be used to upload and display a particular file, a folder, which can be used to display collections of documents, URLs for giving links to web resources, and pages for creating web pages within your Moodle course using the new HTML editor. Thank you for your time in listening to this course. Again, if you're less familiar with Moodle 2.0, some of the concepts given here may be confusing or unfamiliar. In this case, we'd recommend that you view the Getting Started with Moodle 2.0 tutorial. Again, thank you for participating.